Thank you, Pastor Earl, for having me today. So, is there a song that can instantly bring a smile to your face every time you listen to it because you associate it with a positive time in your life? Or a cartoon you watched as a kid that brings back carefree memories from your youth? Or perhaps the smell of something your grandma used to cook for you brings a mix of happy yet longing feelings. All of these emotions that occur when you are reminded of something positive from your past can be described as something called nostalgia. Hello everyone, my name is Nicole Costa and I love reflecting on past experiences and feel nostalgic almost every day. Let's unpack the psychology of nostalgia, how it affects our lives, and how we can honor our past while still living in the present. According to Oxford Languages, the definition of nostalgia is a sentimental longing or wistful affection for the past, typically for a period or place with happy personal associations. Nostalgia is a mostly positive state of reflecting on past experiences, while the emotions you associate with that memory come to the forefront of your mind. But the fact that you can't return to these moments triggers those longing and wistful feelings that may also come along with nostalgia. You may miss the past or wish you could relive those experiences. This makes nostalgia a mixed emotion that can be described as bittersweet. Feelings of nostalgia can either be intentionally or unintentionally triggered. These feelings can be triggered by way of a stimulus received by one of your five senses, by something said in a conversation, or even by reflecting on past experiences. When a wave of nostalgia hits, there are two main parts of the brain that work together to create the experience. First is the hippocampus, which works in the memories department, converting your short-term memories into long-term memories by organizing and storing them. Secondly, the ventral striatum, which has a primary role in assigning reward value. This part of the brain basically decides how much dopamine your body will receive in response to a certain stimulus. Nostalgia can be a comforting feeling that brings comfort and security. This is why you may find yourself feeling more nostalgic or seeking out familiar experiences in times of distress. According to FICA Mental Health on the science behind why nostalgia hits so hard during stress, when stress rises, your brain looks for anything that signals, you were safe once, you can be safe again. So your brain reaches for memories that felt warm, familiar, predictable, connected, or easier than right now. This is why in times of change or uncertainty, you may go back to your favorite comfort show that you've watched several times. Did you know that nostalgia can even be used as a form of therapy to help people experiencing memory loss? This treatment is known as reminiscence therapy. According to the Alzheimer's Association on Reminiscence Therapy, sessions include art, music, storytelling, and familiar objects to help start discussions. Reminiscence therapy supports well-being, maintains a sense of identity, and fosters dignity and understanding. It basically helps people experiencing memory loss to regain a solid grasp on their memories. You may have heard the term déjà vu before, and might have even blended the definitions for it and nostalgia together, but they are not interchangeable terms. According to Health.Cleveland Clinic, déjà vu is a fleeting sensation of having already lived a totally identical situation before at some point in the past, though in reality, you haven't. Translated from French, déjà vu means already seen. Have you ever been talking to someone about something and then suddenly get a strange feeling that you've already had this exact same conversation before? Or when you arrive somewhere you've never been, but it feels as familiar as if you have been there before? Well, contrary to nostalgia, where you get a flood of emotions associated with a real memory in your past, déjà vu happens when your brain tricks itself into believing you have a memory associated with something, when in reality, you should be processing an entirely new memory. But as much as nostalgia can be a good thing, if you obsessively dwell on the past to the point of neglecting your present state, you may have become addicted to nostalgia. When a wave of nostalgia hits, try to don't dwell on that memory too much. Just dwell on it for a thoughtful moment, then let it pass and return to the present. Try to reframe feelings of nostalgia from sadness over a past you can never return to gratitude for the different seasons of life God has blessed you with. God wants us to be grateful for the past and what He did then, but we can't lose sight of all the good things God has in store for our future. To sum everything up, nostalgia is a sentimental and bittersweet feeling that is triggered by reminiscing on your past. It's a comforting phenomenon that can help relieve stress and help people experiencing memory loss. As much as we should remember our past and God's goodness time after time, we must keep moving forward with a hopeful mindset. Thank you.